It is Parallel Frequencies. I am Just Blane, and this is Coco. What's up, Coco? It's Thursday.
Nothing much. Thursday.
Trailer Park Thursday, right here.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah. I love Thursdays. I always have. I don't know what it is. It just feels like I'm excited for the weekend. I start to relax a little bit. It doesn't feel quite as go. Something about Thursdays just feel chill to me. And I don't have to prepare as much when we do Just Blane's Trailer Park. I get to come and just be surprised with whatever we've got going on today.
Well, you'll be just as surprised as I am because I just randomly fire off these podcast trailers and we check them out. We never know what we're going to get. And we got that one last week. I did know about this one, the one that changed us up a little bit, the Parallel Frequencies podcast. That was wild.
Mm-hmm.
That was wild. A lot of people saw that, commented on that. They're like, yeah, man, maybe you're onto something. Maybe this is you guys in the parallel universe as whatever their names were. Tyler and Leo or something. I don't know who it was.
Yeah. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Lila or Lila?
Lila. There you go.
Lila?
Have you been
I feel
talking
like
to Lila?
Lila and I can be friends.
Have you been talking? You've been talking to Lila, haven't you?
I mean, maybe when I astral project at night when I'm asleep and I travel to other realms, which I do quite frequently. Actually, it's annoying. But yeah.
Did you know that Apple Music has a whole playlist for astral projection? You may have to put that bad boy on with some AirPods and see if you can actually float out of here. They do. They got one made just for certain frequencies they said are on there to help you astrally project. Is that the word? Astrally project?
Astrally project? Astral project. Astral project.
I guess.
I think that's how you say it.
I feel like we're getting into like sensor area. So I'm not, I don't know if that's a proctologist's job at some point or if we were still talking about the spiritual side.
Yeah, if I'm going to be projecting anywhere, I'm definitely not going there. So,
no. Do you play video games?
Oh my gosh, I am so not a gamer, and I know that you are. This is why it's called Parallel Frequencies, right? Because we both have completely different come-froms when it comes to where we come at things. I will say I love really simple Animal Crossing. I loved The Sims when I was younger on the computer. I played that like 8 hours straight at a time, but I can do that for like 3 days and then I'm done. And I like no video games for weeks after that. So I can't say I'm really that good.
Well, no, but you said you play simple games, but those games, The Sims and Animal Crossing, those are as complicated as you want them to be. They're not really simple, I don't think. I wouldn't say those
but I
are
guess
easy
when
games.
I play Animal Crossing, the only thing I do is I run around my little island fishing and pulling fossils up. And my island has not been cultivated and engineered quite as well as some other people's have. I've left it pretty natural.
You're going to get the HOA called on you over there to clean that thing up.
I like it that way. I like it. I like it wild.
The Animal Crossing HOA, I guess, is what that would be. Police are going to come get you.
Yeah, Tom Nook's he's not very happy with me.
I like it kind of wild too, like just in real life. But I think it's because I'm lazy and I don't want to cut the grass. So I like to just say all natural, let it go.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm a huge video game fan, and there's a game that's been out for like 7 years, Red Dead Redemption 2. You've probably heard it, seen it. It's cowboys. It's like Grand Theft Auto, but in the West, in the old West. Same company, Rockstar Games. Huge following, huge fandom. People still playing this game more than 8 hours a day. Now, in a game like this big, how did it take 7 years for people just now to find a Easter egg in there, and now they're hunting for this new treasure that was never there before? It's been there the whole time, and we just found it.
Wow.
To me, it's fun. That is fun. There's other games in the past that have done stuff like that. Like the Halo game had a secret for like 15 years before it ever got found. And I don't know, there's something about that it just makes it makes it more fun to me. It's an ecosystem, like they're building an ecosystem within this frame of a game world in a sandbox is what it really is called. And to hide these little things, I bet whoever made that Easter egg they're pumping their fists so hard because they're like, took 7 years to find mine.
Yeah.
Easter egg. And that was cool.
I was going to say all the credit goes to the game makers and the engineers and I don't even know what you call them. Wizards.
Yeah, the wizards, the warlocks and wizards. Yeah.
Real magic right there.
Yeah. Do we still call them warlocks? Or is it kind of like a male nurse and female nurse now, and we just say nurses? We don't... Because a warlock was a male witch. So do we just call everybody a witch now? Or?
It's real fluid. I don't have a lot of rules in my world. I know there are other people that do. But I think of warlocks and sometimes witches are associated with those that practice Wiccan specifically. So I guess it kind of depends. They might have more rules than I do, and I don't have rules. So
I just didn't know if we were going all the way gender fluid. So can a female be a warlock?
Why not? If you want to call yourself a warlock, do whatever you want, man. I don't think there's rules. I don't think that it matters.
You heard it here first. It's 2026. Who gives a fuck, right?
This is what I'm saying. We have more important things to worry about.
Big time. Like, yeah, who gives a fuck? Like, we don't care. But what we do care about is Just Blane's Trailer Park. And I think it's time that we get into it right here. We'll fire off our first trailer here, and it's a little bit long, but just hang tight with me, okay?
Greenwich detectives have questioned hundreds of people and searched the murder site thoroughly. But they still have no real leads at all to the person who killed Martha Moxley last Thursday night.
On the night before Halloween in 1975, 15-year-old Martha Moxley was murdered in the Tony Bellhaven neighborhood of Greenwich, Connecticut. She was rich and beautiful and loved by all who knew her. For decades, despite intense media scrutiny, police failed to make an arrest.
The people who were actively working there had never handled a homicide.
Over the years, the police had their suspects.
This individual is the last to see the victim.
We used to go out without any clothes on to the pool.
They said it was definitely two people.
But none of the leads stuck, and eventually the case went ice cold. Until, in 2000, 25 years after Martha's murder, her one-time neighbor, Michael Skakel, was arrested. He'd been 15, like her, at the time of the crime. He was also a cousin of the Kennedys.
A teenage neighbor and friend of Martha Moxley.
Nephew of the late Robert Kennedy.
Kennedy relative Michael Skakel on trial for murder.
The Kennedy connection is the reason that most people know about this case, or at least think they know about it. I watched the news. I read the articles. Of course Michael Skakel killed his next-door neighbor Martha Moxley. He beat her to death with a golf club. Whew, I knew it. And if you followed the case like I did, I bet you knew it too. My name is Andrew Goldman. I've been a journalist for 30 years. I got involved in this case in 2015. But here's the thing. Once this story got its hooks in me, it wouldn't let me go. For the better part of a decade, I've immersed myself in every detail of this story and interviewed dozens of those closest to it. I think it would be fair to say that it's become an addiction for me. And if I can do justice to this unbelievable tale, I suspect it'll become an addiction for you too.
Out of nowhere, he goes outside and kills this woman. It just doesn't make sense to me.
This whole event made me a lifelong skeptic of media and authority.
I thought I understood the case. It was a decades-long story about the powerful and the privileged seemingly getting away with murder. But the deeper I dug, the more I came to question everything I thought I knew. I discovered a much darker, more shocking tale than I ever could have guessed.
Did you kill her? Did you kill her? Did you kill her?
Your voice sounds so sweet. Unfortunately, anger and fury motivates this call.
Why the hell would you say she wouldn't die? I just had to stab her to death.
From NBC News Studios, Dead Certain, The Martha Moxley Murder is a podcast series that I believe will finally provide a full, true, authoritative account of the Martha Moxley case. In this series, you'll be hearing from dozens of voices, some of whom may be familiar to you.
I'm Jeffrey Toobin.
My name is Amanda Knox.
My name is Mark Furman.
Linda Kenny Bodden.
Dr. Henry Lee.
Oh, and one more person who's never before spoken to the media.
Can you tell me your name and why I might be interviewing you?
My name is Michael Skakel, and why am I being interviewed? I mean, that's kind of a big question, isn't it?
Dead Certain, the Martha Moxley murder, premieres Tuesday, November 4th. Follow and subscribe now, wherever you get your podcasts.
Holy cow. I have never been hooked by a true crime podcast, but I guess I've never really listened to a trailer to one like that. But I was going to come back and be like, oh, you know what? I got a critique here. You need to make this thing a little shorter. It's too long. No, I want to hear more.
Yeah, no, I'm in.
Phone calls. Yeah, those phone calls and stuff in there, that's crazy. You saw our facial expressions. Me and you were looking at each other like what?
I was like, that's an otherworldly voice. That's not a person.
No, but it is. He said it was said his name in there, and the show's called it's called Dead Certain. They were introducing Dead Certain. The Martha Moxley murder. Andrew Goldman is the journalist in there. That's a real man. That's a real voice, not AI.
Yeah.
And he
clearly worked very hard.
Done a hell of a job getting this together in these phone calls, and it's got the whole story right here on their page. But this is something I'd probably listen to. I want to hear how that plays out. I want to hear the interview with Michael Skakel. That sounds crazy to me.
Yeah, much like I study the Salem witch trials in not just a way that it studies witches, but in a way that it highlights the influence of society and power at the time. I think that's what brought this up interesting to me. I mean, true crime is fascinating. Don't get me wrong. I'm like everybody else. I could sit and listen to some true crime, whodunit, clues, all the things. But I think that this journalist went into what is power and privilege protecting people from things that they do. How does that play into this story?
He really did his job. Andrew Goldman seems like he crushed it there. I'm not familiar with the name, but I'm sure people out there are. It's produced by NBC News Studio. I used to work at NBC. We weren't producing true crime podcasts. We were doing sports podcasts though. So I really do think that this right here is a good, I can see why true crime podcasts are at the top of the peak for podcasting. That's where you're at. That's where most of your number one shows are.
Mm-hmm.
People love it. Why do people love murder so much?
Yeah, I think it's fascinating on all levels. Just like I said, political influence or social influence, and people's curiosity of what makes somebody do that. What makes somebody get to a point where they would actually kill another human being? Because in some cases, it's not what you think. It's not, I wanted that person dead. It's like, sometimes it's self-defense, and you can see all this history that came up to, I needed this person dead so I could live, and fascinating. I think human nature is fascinating, and this is just one aspect of it.
Absolutely. Let's get to the next podcast right here. Let's hear this one.
I'm Charlie Warzel, and welcome to Galaxy Brain. What's Galaxy Brain? Well, the thing about reality these days is how so much of the time it feels completely surreal. The economy resembles a casino. You've got prediction markets and gambling sites that allow you to bet on anything. People everywhere are ensconced in their own algorithmically tailored realities. Social media is warping our perception of the world around us, and artificial intelligence threatens to remake it entirely. You've got politicians behaving like influencers. The president posts AI slop to his own personal social network, and it's treated like an official White House communication. Our discourse is clearly broken. We're all talking to each other, and nobody's doing any listening. Our feeds have become windows to this world of conspiracy theories and delightful memes and actual atrocities, and they all just congeal together into this disorienting blob on our timelines. If you stay online long enough, it's easy to get a sense that the world is simultaneously ending and that everyone's indifferent to that fact. It all feels ridiculous and unmooring. And so Galaxy Brain wants to be a grounding force, a space for conversations, explanations, and tangents that anchor you to reality, however strange it may be, and to try to help you understand, respectfully, what the hell is going on. You can catch Galaxy Brain on
That's
YouTube,
what I'm saying.
wherever you get your podcasts. Our first episode drops November 14th. See you on the internet.
All right, now I can get behind this. This guy, Charlie Warzel, he's not wrong. If you see a tragedy today happen, and I'm not going to even throw any out there that have happened recently, just a hypothetical tragedy. You hop on the internet and there's jokes about it, there's memes about it, laughing about it. There's no empathy anymore. Mm-hmm. And I think he's not wrong when he says that we're living in somebody else's world. Like AI's recreating this and that. And
yeah,
I feel like every day I'm in a ketamine dream. Sober. I feel like that. I feel like everywhere you look is something different, and it's something that maybe you can't believe what you're looking at. Like it's getting wild out there, and I do have an issue with the people making the meme economy for jokes about tragedies and stuff. That's a real person. What if it was you on the other side of that, and somebody's memeing you and laughing about your worst day ever, whatever that may be? It's not how we should be treating people out there. It's not how we should be acting out there.
Yeah.
Galaxy Brain. What do you think? What do you think about that one?
Dulling people's empathy, and I think it kind of highlighted a sense of mistrust that we all have. You know, the idea we're all producing and putting out there. I mean, you and I are doing it right now. We're like, here's us. La, la, la. Yeah. Here's what we have to say. But I think it's really also cool to have this Just Blane Trailer Park Thursday moment where we're like, we're not just going to talk to you about stuff, but we're going to listen to and see what is it that other people are saying and taking some of that in. It does make you kind of question all of this influx of information being presented to you all the time, because you're just being influenced constantly. No matter what you do, flip open your phone, you turn on the TV.
When he said that our own president is doing this, he's not wrong. And I saw it. I'm like, oh man, like that hit, you know?
Yeah.
And being able to tell what's real and what's not is going to be a huge thing going forward. Just yesterday, I saw my son watching a YouTube education video, and they had 3 things on the screen, and you had to figure out which one was AI. And I'm like, I walked up and I wasn't joking. I said, son, pay attention to this. This is going to be real important. This is going to be real important for you going forward. And that was scary to me to have to say and think about, because I was like, man, it's hard for us to tell what's real and what's not now. You give this some more years of technology upgrading and stuff like that, and it's going to be indecipherable. Like, it really is. Yeah. It's not going to be. And I don't know what we're going to do when we get to that point, but Galaxy Brain with Charlie Warzel gives us some hope, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
Let's get to our last podcast right here. You ready?
Good fucking morning. My name is Florence Given, and you are listening to the Florence Given Show.
Ooh.
I'm a best-selling author, artist. I am a professional romanticizer of life. Or maybe you recognize me as the woman on social media that tells you to take up so much space that it makes other people say, who does she think she is? I'm your new philosophical bestie and pink-haired pipe girl rolled into one, all right? I'm creating this show because I'm excellent at making other women feel like they can do anything. You deserve to wake up to a life that turns you on. You deserve to wake up to a life that excites you. Women have been taught to shrink themselves, and this is the space where we reverse that spell, that hypnosis that we've all been put under. I'm going to give you a pep talk for every single thing in your life, whether it's before you've got a job interview, or someone stopped fucking texting you, and it's caused you to forget how amazing you are. I want you to become the most audacious version of yourself through listening to this show. I want the show to be an oasis of calm for your nervous system. I've honestly never been more excited to launch something in my whole entire life. So you can listen to the Florence Given Show anywhere you get your podcasts, and for the full visual feast that I have created for you all, you need to check out my new YouTube channel. Make sure you follow and subscribe, because often I will drop something exactly when you need to hear it. I don't know how it works. I don't want to know how it works. But that's the magic of it. I'll see you very our first episode. Love you.
Love you too.
Now, that one there, you go ahead and give me your thoughts on that. I want to, because you were already pulling your phone out, getting ready to.
Yeah. I'm like, where is she? Where is she? Where is she? I need to follow Florence Gibbons, right? Is that what she said her name was?
Florence Given, the Florence Given Show.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see her. Yep.
And boom, I got it right there on the screen for us. Look at her. Look at her. There she is, Florence Given.
Okay. I need to listen to that before every recording of our show, my show, anything that I do when I'm having self-doubt and I'm like, who's going to want to listen to me? What do I have? I need her to be my little voice in the ear bestie. I think this is like speaking to me, my own self-doubt and self-confidence dip the last couple months. This is who I need. I need this person in the back of my ear talking to me.
Well, here you go. I got her YouTube right here. It's youtube.com/@the-Florence-Given-Show. Pow! I hit subscribe right there for us. She just put a video out not that long ago, so there's some new ones out. She still put. Oh man, she's got a great look too. I'm gonna listen to her show.
Definitely. Can you just the accent and the voice? I mean, what is it about that accent that makes me think they know more than me and they're definitely talking straight to me? What is that? For me, it's just the fact that they know more than me and they know what they're talking about. Yeah.
Usually that's what it is. It's literally, but I think this right here, she's got 20,000 subs. She's got 20. Good for her.
Yeah. Good for her. She deserves it.
Successful show. 20,000 subs. Just joined last year. End of last year. November is when the podcast launched, and 20,000 subs and 180,000 views. Like that's
good job.
I love it.
Way to go. Congrats. Yeah, I'm reaching out to her for sure because she's absolutely right. I know how the universe works. I know how energy works. And you're going to hear exactly what you need to hear when you hear it. So people like her giving out messages at the time, she doesn't have to know how it works. She doesn't have to understand. I mean, yeah, you could sit there and talk about quantum physics and all of that all day long, but in general, being trusting that the universe is bringing you what you're supposed to have in the moment you're supposed to have it, and she's the one supplying that. She's throwing it out there. You're going to get it. Love it.
Florence Given. Gonna have to follow her on all the social media. That is one of the better ones we played here. It's one of the better ones we played lately. And I said that about all of them. What is it about the universe giving you what you want? Is that the law of attraction? Is it called different things? What is that?
Oh, there are actually, there's 7 main and 12 altogether laws of the universe. Most people know about the law of attraction. And actually, I'm going to do an episode about this on Practically Magic coming up soon. I've got it in the works. But we're going to talk about the laws of the universe and that there are, and by the way, this is backed by quantum physics. We can go all into that. But for those data freaks out there that are like, this is just woo-woo, it's not real. There's science that backs it all up. So chill, sit down, just listen. And what's happening here is, I think it is the law of attraction. I think it's the law of polarity, as above, so below. And all of the things that you are engaging with in your own frequency of thought, mind, emotions, that's going to bring forward what you need. I trust that when a person like her is like, I'm giving these uplifting messages, I'm telling you what you need to hear. I definitely needed to hear all the things she just said to me. I feel like she's speaking right to me. And I'm like, you know what? We should be besties. We should be best friends. Me and Florence, you're going to see us skipping down the little cobblestone sidewalk hand in hand one of these days.
I think what you should do is, when we send her that clip, is maybe you invite her to come be a guest with us here on. We can do Just Blane's Trailer Park with her. We could do the trailer park with her and let her hang out with us for a little bit. But I think that'd be fun. I'd love to talk to her.
Wouldn't that be great? I'd be like, please tell us what you need to tell us. I think that's how tarot cards work, by the way. I mean, when I do a tarot reading, it's kind of like, I am trusting that what pulls up for you when I pull a card or when you pull the card, that's the message you were meant to receive today. And when we go with that and we trust that, I've been doing tarot reading for years. And honestly, I've never seen something come up that didn't need to be said. So,
Really?
Take it for what it's worth. I mean, maybe when I was doing those football card pulls, we go back to the football card pulls for the football games. I was kind of like, sporty ball something. That may be the only time I didn't know what the message was supposed to be, but I trusted that the people who were supposed to receive it got it, right?
Hey, those guys, Alex Hardy and Nick Ferguson, former NFL veteran safety for the Denver Broncos, loved it, okay? So you got nothing to worry about. They wouldn't know any different anyway. Nick Ferguson.
We're in totally different worlds.
I was going to say, my buddy Nick Ferguson is not going to the local tarot card readers frequently. You know, like he's not doing that.
And that's totally fine. I'm not going to football games.
Exactly. But Ferg, I know Ferg watches the show. Ferg, if I'm wrong though, please correct me if you're frequenting the tarot card readers and palm readers and whatever else. That's on you, buddy, but you can correct me, okay?
And if you ever do want to, I'm here for you. Just reach out to me. It'll be good.
Yeah, but I think that's it for this week's Just Blane's Trailer Park. We got some good ones. Those are 3 good ones. We'll put the links in the show notes. Florence Given. Holy cow. Shocked by that one. I'm so glad that I picked it.
We do get her on. You're going to see me in my pink hair. I'll just get my hair pink just for that. And I'll go, I'm ready to talk to Florence.
I love that she pointed out the pink hair, because that's the reason I picked the trailer to play. I looked off the artwork and I was like, oh, here's a girl with pink hair. Looks like a cool, stylish artwork. Let's play it and see. And right off the bat, she was like, something fucking this. And, dropping F-bombs. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. I'm in. But that's going to be it for this week's version of Just Blane's Trailer Park right here on Parallel Frequencies with Just Blane and Coco. Until next time, we'll see you.